We have so many things to do as business owners. Now, I can speak for myself as the owner of a pet sitting and dog walking business. I have everything from the business planning and the marketing and the team management side of things to worry about, all the way to the other end of the spectrum where I'm worrying about the actual pets in our care. I'm concerned about their well-being. And there's a lot of things happening in between there too. So I know that I need all the help I can get. And that's where I've been really using ChatGPT more and more. And in today's video, I'm going to share 3 ways that I am currently using ChatGPT in my business. And I'm sharing these because I think these are ways that ChatGPT can help you save time in your business also. So first, we're going to talk about how I'm using it on the business planning and strategy side. Then we're going to move into how to use ChatGPT to actually help you market your business and get your services in front of your ideal clients. And then we're going to talk about how you can use ChatGPT to really help nurture your relationships with your existing clients and hopefully get them to use you more, tip you more, refer you more, and all of that good stuff. So we'll get right into all this right after you hit that subscribe button. I post weekly videos here on the Doug the Dog Guy YouTube channel sharing my experience as a pet business owner to hopefully help you avoid some of the mistakes that I've made over the years. So if you find any of my content helpful, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and drop a comment down below. Actually, this is my first time using this new mic, so if you like the audio quality, let me know down in the comment below, or if you don't, definitely let me know so I know what to tweak. So all that being said, let's get right into it. I'm going to start by saying that if you have not used ChatGPT before, you can use it for free, or you can get the paid version. I do have the paid version at this point, and I do think it's worth the $20 a month that I spend, but everything that I talk about in today's video, you can do with the free version. So go ahead and start with that, and don't worry about it. Something else that's really important to keep in mind as we start using ChatGPT is that we have to train it. And we train it through giving it information and parameters and context. So when we ask it to do something, we really need to explain where we're coming from and what the goal is. So you'll see that here in just a second. And like I said, we're going to start with using it on the business planning and strategy side. So let's just say, for example here, that we are going to start a new pet sitting and dog walking business in Nashville, Tennessee. Or if you already have a business, you can assume that you are expanding your current business to this new city. But we don't know how to start a new business in the state of Tennessee. So we're going to go to Uncle G, that's what I've dubbed my ChatGPT, and we're going to explain the situation and ask for help. So I'm just going to say, I am planning to start a new pet sitting and dog walking business in Nashville, and I have years of animal care experience, but I don't know the steps to starting a new business in the state of Tennessee. Can you explain the steps I need to take to start a new business in Tennessee? So Uncle G is going to take a second to think about it, and then it's going to give us some steps here, starting with choosing our legal structure and picking a name, and then it's telling us exactly what we need to do to actually register our business with the state. It even gives us the fees that we're going to have to pay and some potential county licenses that we may need. Even talks about getting our EIN number from the Department of Revenue. It's even going on to talk about setting up business bank accounts and then writing a business plan. Um, this is pretty awesome. Oh, look, even here at the end, it's giving us a checklist of first 7 steps on exactly what to do. This is awesome. Okay, so now we know how to start a business in Tennessee. So now that we know the basic steps to starting a new business in Tennessee, let's take it to the next step. And let's tell Uncle G more about what it is we're actually trying to do here and get him to help some more. So I'm going to say that I would like to primarily focus on recurring weekly dog walking for affluent families. I'm going to say that I will offer drop-in visits and almost overnight care for pet sitting, but I will not offer full overnights, boarding, or training. I'm going to specify that I don't know anything about the existing businesses in Nashville, and then I'm going to ask Uncle G to analyze the other pet sitting and dog walking businesses in Nashville and create a graph comparing and contrasting them. I'm going to specifically say to pay close attention to ways that I can differentiate my business and stand out from the others. Okay, Uncle G had to think about this one for a minute, but it was worth the wait because he gave us a lot of really awesome information that is just going to help us jumpstart our whole business planning process here. He started with giving us a graph comparing all of the prices for all of the professional pet sitting and dog walking companies in the area. We can see from that right off the bat that the average price for a 30-minute visit looks to be about $30. And then he goes into really comparing and contrasting some of these different businesses, showing us that this one business uses vet techs, another business does adventure outings, even compares to businesses like Rover and Wag here, and then goes into really how to present ourselves to the more affluent families and attract these midday dog walking clients that we're after. It really focuses on using a membership-only recurring model, which is awesome. A package deal with our almost overnights, a home care package, really specifically talking about using W-2 employees in our marketing, including videos with our services, training reinforcement walks. I mean, the list goes on. I'll put the screen recording on the video here so you guys can see everything it's giving us. But this is awesome. If you're in Nashville and one of your businesses is listed here, drop a comment down below. That would be pretty cool. But this really just gives us a good idea of what is currently being offered in Nashville and how we can really set ourselves apart just right off the bat. So this is awesome. And it's even giving us some options to continue this process here at the bottom. It says, I can turn this into a clean one-page tiered membership packages with a pricing calculator that guarantees your target margins. I mean, this is incredible. And we could keep going down this rabbit hole forever. We can even have it create like a whole business plan for us. I'm not going to go any further with this process. You guys can kind of get the gist of it from here and see how powerful this is. And I will say that I would not suggest having it write like the entire business plan for you, but you can have it kind of give you all of this data and then you go write the business plan yourself. You know, we don't want to start relying on ChatGPT and relying AI to like do everything for us. I think that's a slippery slope on a lot of different aspects. But this just like totally saved us who knows how much time right off the bat. So now that we see how to use ChatGPT for our business planning, Now let's look at how to use it for marketing. So I'm just going to keep going right in the same thread here. And I'm going to ask Uncle G to create a marketing plan that will help me attract clients for my new business. I'm going to say to start with determining where the most affluent families who own pets live in Nashville, and then create a plan to market my services specifically to them. And then I'm going to say that I am a new business, so I really want to focus primarily on marketing tactics that I can do myself and that will be affordable. Okay, so Uncle G thought about it for a minute and just gave us an incredible marketing plan. Let's quickly go through this here together. This is amazing. So it starts by pulling some census data to figure out the median household income and gives us the most affluent neighborhoods in Nashville. So we know exactly which neighborhoods we're going to be focusing on, right off the bat. It breaks it all down for us here, and then even gives us some of the rules to pay attention to in each of these neighborhoods. And then goes back to our previous question of, really focusing on these affluent families and differentiating our services from the existing businesses, and loops that in here. And then it gives us a 90-day, step-by-step marketing plan where, week 1, we are building a Google business profile, we're building a landing page, and getting set up on Nextdoor. And then weeks 2 through 4, we are building relationships with veterinarians and groomers and the Humane Society. It even gives us a script to use when we walk into these businesses. This is amazing. Even goes into a potential social media marketing plan. Even tells us which zip codes to geotag on our Instagram post. It doesn't get better than this, guys. I mean, this was free. It took Uncle G like 2 minutes to think about this and give us this exact plan. This is incredible. If I would have had this when I started my business 11 years ago, who knows where we would be today. I'm blown away by this. This is where ChatGPT can really start to become like a free business coach for you, because I offer one-on-one private coaching. You can go to my website, dougthedogguy.co, and you can sign up for a private coaching session with me, and I'm going to charge you for that call. Skip the call, go to ChatGPT, ask it everything that you need to know before you come to me. You can save yourself some money. I am shooting myself in the foot, costing myself coaching clients and potential income by telling you this, but I'm here to help you, not to take your money. So go to ChatGPT first and then come to me. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button just for that. It's free for you to subscribe, and I'm costing myself income by sharing this information with you. So help me help you by subscribing to the YouTube channel. We could continue to go down this rabbit hole here. Uncle G is saying, I can turn this into a one-page website. I can design your rack cards and your door hangers. I can make more scripts for the reels that you're going to make. Uncle G's already giving us these prompts to continue going down this rabbit hole. So you guys kind of get the gist here. So now we're going to kind of shift gears again. And we've talked about how to use ChatGPT for your business planning. Now we've looked at it for your marketing. So now let's look at ChatGPT to actually nurture your relationships with your existing clients. So I'm going to say that I have a pet sitting client who I would like to leave something special for. I'm going to say the family is a huge fan of the Tennessee Volunteers, and their dog's name is Turkey. I'm going to ask Uncle G to write a catchy phrase or a poem connecting my pet sitting experience with Turkey to the family's love of the Tennessee Volunteers. And let's just see what it comes up with. While cheering the Vols in orange so bright, Turkey kept wagging from morning to night. Through walks and play he showed his pride, a true volunteer with me by his side. That's incredible. I mean, that's awesome. That is totally something that I could write on a branded stationery card with my business's logo on it, leave it on the kitchen counter for them to read when they get home, and I'm sure that the family would love this. So, I mean, you can see here right off the bat, there's so many different ways that you could use ChatGPT to just take your services to the next level. I mean, how many times have you gone to a pet sitting and dog walking visit and gone to write the update and said, I don't know what to say. This is my 9th visit with this cat. We've done the same thing at every visit. I'm just out of things to say. Go to ChatGPT, explain what you're doing, and have ChatGPT come up with the message for you. I mean, there's so many different things. Let's try something else here. Okay, so just to continue going down this rabbit hole just a little bit further and show you how powerful this is, I said, I would like to leave a cheap gift for the family. Please find me some volunteer-themed dog items I could buy for this family. And it found me a Tennessee Volunteers dog treat puzzle and some pet bandanas that I could buy. Links me directly to the websites, so I don't have to go searching around online. I don't have to go to any stores. Bing, bang, boom, we are done. I hope this shows you just how many different ways you can use ChatGPT to help save time in your business, to help make your business more efficient, to just take all of your operations to the next level. It's really amazing. I do just want to wrap up here by emphasizing the fact, though, that I do not think you should rely on AI tools. Don't ask ChatGPT or any of these other AI tools that are out there to do everything for you. Especially, let's just say on the marketing side that we ask it to help us write some blog posts. You do not want to put a completely AI-written blog post on your website because the Google algorithm is not going to like that. And as a potential client, I can tell when something is completely AI written, and that puts a bad taste in my mouth. But you could ask it to outline the blog post, and then you complete it from there. Or just give you blog post topic ideas, and then create a posting schedule for you, and then you flesh it out from there. We are not using this to do everything. We're just using it to help us along the way. It's so powerful. I hope this video has been helpful and eye-opening for you. Again, please hit that subscribe button and share how you are using ChatGPT and other AI tools in your business down in the comments below. With that, I'm Doug the Dog Guy, reminding you to stay positive.